Welcome to the Sixth Sense Foundation.
Dropping off dropping off jackets. Dropping off dropping off jackets. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Dropping off dropping off jackets. Dropping off dropping off jackets. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real.
Welcome to the Sixth Sense Foundation.
Powered by LEVI'S. On this episode of Dropping Off Jackets, I am Kahlil Gibran coming to you live from somewhere in Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to my man Will Gilbert. My guest for today, oh my God. I have known this young brother for about 3 decades or so. Former Morehouse student, turned Morehouse graduate, turned investor, turned social activist. Please don't piss him off on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. He will bring it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, no further ado, my brother from another mother, QUALM SCOTT.
Peace, one and all.
Yeah.
Yo, peace, one and all. It's the glorious side of QUALM SCOTT, great. All right, I hail from West Atlanta, Georgia, via Brooklyn, New York, via Brixton, South London. Originally from Jonestown, Kingston, Jamaica. The city of Atlanta is my home.
Boom. How did you get to Atlanta? How did you select Morehouse? Why? And how did that happen? You could have went anywhere on God's green earth, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, on the real, given that I attended high school in Savannah, Georgia, Beach High, just in the process of, trying to better myself, and I chose to, I prefer to attend an HBCU. So in the process of going through reputable HBCUs, I found that Morehouse was the only historically black 4-year liberal arts college for men in the world. And so I took a look at some of the alumni, people like Maynard Jackson, who was the first black mayor of Atlanta, people like Olympic gold medalist Edwin Moses, director Spike Lee, Samuel Jackson, and one of my favorite MCs, the guru of Gangstar, attended Morehouse College. And of course, not to mention, probably best known alum, Dr. Martin Luther King. So I figured that I wanted to be in good company. I wanted to, come to Atlanta, given that I had been back and forth to Atlanta at that time, to pursue some creative endeavors and to obtain my degree, so Morehouse just seemed like a natural fit.
We just recently had your brother B. Price on Dropping Off Jackets, as you know. I
didn't know that.
Oh, well, tell us a little bit about B. Price and Unknown Seeds, man.
I didn't know that. Man, I honestly did not know that this is what we were about to do. So I met B. Price via my man Marn Jones, aka Almond Kush. While I was a student in high school, he had already gone off to college at Georgia Southern, and he had observed a talent show, if I can recall correctly, in which Kelly Love Jones, J. Lauder, aka Jason Lauder, the actor, Jason Lauder, and B. Price, Brian Price from Hollywood, Florida, but it's like in this talent show together, and he wasn't pleased with their performance, so he sort of set up this battle, this ambush, if you will, back at the dorm. They came through, but unbeknownst to my man Almond Kush, B Price is, quite ready and prepared to see, and he could not be bested. And so they formed, a friendship, and from there, I met B Price when I would actually go up to Georgia Southern on occasion and sort of hang out, And so B Price stands for Building Perfect Rhymes and Constant Elevation. I'm not sure if he told you all that or not. And Unknown Seeds was the squad that I created in high school in conjunction with my man Mon Jones again, aka On the Kush, and Khalid Warnock, the Humble Rhino. And at that time, the South was not known for MCs. It was not known for hip hop. And so we decided on the name Unknown Seeds, which was spelled UNX, variable X, unknown, right? NOUN, because we were representing unknown people, places, and things at that time. Seeds being indicative of origin and movement, things proceed, for example. And so it was like sort of this esoteric movement, if you will, so the unknown moves or the unknown origins of, these people who were from the urban South, because we wanted to, represent, the experiences and tell the tale of the urban South, which at that time had not been done outside of maybe organized noise who were, coming forth around that time as well. So yeah, that's how I met B Price.
So during that time in Atlanta, there was an underground movement, heavy music scene. Speak a little bit about our brother Drez, the beatnik, please, because he was on the forefront. He became the voice of, this. He was the hostess with the mostest, if you will,
Man, shout out to Drez, the beatnik. He rest in peace. Drez was a visionary. People say, well, he was a promoter, he was an MC, but before any of those things, he was a visionary. I met Drez shortly after he arrived in Atlanta, and he was very intentional about organizing these events for the primary, if not sole purpose of showcasing what he deemed dope, and so I'm glad. I feel fortunate to have been amongst some of the groups that he chose to provide an outlet to and showcase. That brother is missed, man. I think had it not been for Drez, the Atlanta independent scene would have evolved in a very different way. But his contribution is unquantifiable. Just everything he did from the shows at the Somber Reptile, and this is honestly too many to list. I think the first time I ever even went to East Atlanta Village is because Drez asked me to come perform on a show out there. I was featured on a song that he had called Elevation. I can't say enough about Drez, to be honest with you.
Man, I miss my brother, man. Straight up, I ain't having nothing else to say about that.
I was just like, yo, this brother's in town. I'm back in town. It's good to get out of the house. I know we can build. Price did a shitty job of luring me out the house the other day.
Price set you up good, brother.
Yeah, I was like, because he was texting me, I'm like, yo, what's good? I told him, like, yo, man.
And with no further ado, man, look, social medias, how these people get a hold of you, man? Can they get a hold of you?
I need to do better with that.
All right.
Because of, it's Great Scott Hip Hop. Great Scott Hip Hop on the Instagram. I'll be lying to you if I tell you that I'm always there. But it's Great Scott Hip Hop on the Instagram. Yo, Cornelius Scott, you know, via the Facebook. I'm reluctant to see you there because it's about an 80% chance I'll say some shit that you probably won't agree with, but I'm there.
Brother, with no further ado, you know, this show is about giving our loved ones our flowers. And I call you my brother because you are my brother, man. I mean, if you go back and look 25 years, 26 years ago, me and my brother Four Eyes had a song called I Know You Like Wings. I'm about to pop in the footage where QUALM SCOTT is in the video. There he is right there like that. You know, Scott has always been in my life, man, since I've been in Atlanta. I can't imagine a time where, you know, he wasn't around. So with that said, these flowers, brother, that we present, they're not flowers you can wear. We're not waiting for something bad to happen to you, brother. We want to give you your flowers right here, while you can smell them. But these aren't flowers you can smell, my peoples. These are flowers you can wear. On this episode of Dropping Off Jackets,
dropping off jackets, dropping off dropping off jackets. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Dropping off dropping off jackets, dropping off dropping off jackets. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Will and Kahlil got the deal, man, for real. Powered by LEVI'S.
Yo!
and we're gonna pop that collar.
Yo!
Because it's what? Always a perfect fit.
That it is.
Pop that collar. You got any other closing words, man? Tell these people any shout outs.
Hey, yo. Yo, first off, man, shout out to my man, Kahlil Gibran, that I've known since back when, you know what I'm saying, representing the SIXSENSE Foundation. Shout out to my man, Tony Hayes, a.k.a. Four Eyes, a.k.a. the Sausage King of Chicago. Shout out to my brother, Primo Jab, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, God bless, Chi-Town representation. Shout out to my man, Chicago Rilla. Chi-Town's always in the building, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in Brooklyn. Shout out to everybody in London, you know what I'm saying? My cousins, Winston, Michael, and everyone else. You know, shout out to my cousin Claudine, Chris in the Bronx. I mean, I could go on, you know, and shout out to everybody representing ATL, independent hip-hop scene, man. Love and respect, y'all.
Boom. That brother's a one-take Jake. All right, man. On this episode of Dropping Off Jackets, you came, you saw, my man gave you his story. You have his social medias. If you need him, if you want him, please don't hesitate. Don't resist.
Don't resist.
Come on, man. Be consistent. Brother, we love you. And as always, man, hey, just like that, in each and every episode of Dropping Off Jackets, shout out to my man Will Gilbert. Are you on the list? If you are, this could be you. Name right here, spiffy and fresh and new. We'll see you just like that in each and every episode of Dropping Off Jackets. Peace. And cut.
Welcome to the SIXSENSE Foundation.